So hello students of class 5. So today I am going to discuss the next questions of this exercise, that is 11.3. Okay, so see students, here I am doing question number 2. Already one question was discussed in the last lecture. So in question 2 we have to convert the unit, that means convert the weight into gram. So see the first one, the weight of this object number A, it is given as 0.42 kilogram, that is in kg. So see the chart, here it is kilogram. So kilogram we have to convert it into gram, that means we have to come 3 steps down. Okay, that means if we are coming down, we know that we have to multiply, and we are coming 3 steps, that means we have to multiply by 1000. So 0.42 into 1000. Already I have discussed the multiplication part in decimal, so I am not discussing it again. So if you have any difficulty in multiplication, how to multiply the decimal with a whole number, if you have any doubt, then you can ask in the doubt class also. Okay students, so here it will be 420 gram. Similarly 0.9 kg we have to convert it into gram, that means again we have to multiply by 1000 and the answer will be 900 gram. So in question number 3 you can see the first one, the weight are given in gram and we have to convert in kg, that means the converse, or you can say the reverse. In question number 2 we were converting from gram to kg, and here we have to convert from kg to gram. Okay, so first one, see the weight of a candle is given. Okay, see one candle is shown and the weight of candle is 125 gram and we have to convert it into kg. So see, for converting gram to kg we have to go up. So what we have to do when we are going up? That means we have to divide, and divide by the same number because we are going 3 steps up, that means we have to divide by 1000. So if we divide by 1000, see 0.125 kg. That means see the whole part is 0. The whole part is 0, that means what? The weight of candle is less than 1 kg. Okay, if here the whole part is 1, if it would be 1, then what will happen? Then we can say that the weight of a candle is more than 1 kg. But see, it is only 0.125 kg, that means it is less than, it is very much less than 1 kg, because see the decimal part is also very small. Okay, so this is the weight of the candle in kg. Similarly, you can see number C, here the weight of the strawberry is given. Okay, there are some strawberries are there and weight of strawberry is given in gram, that is 1120 gram. Okay, so again we have to convert gram to kg. So again from converting gram to kg we have to divide the given number by 1000. So this will be 1120 by 1000. So see this one we are getting 1.120 kg. This is in decimal. Okay, I have converted the number into decimal number. So you have to also convert the number into decimal number. Okay student, so this will be 1.120 kg. Okay, so see the decimal part here, it is 120 and the whole part is 1. That means the weight of the strawberries here, it is more than 1 kg, because here the whole part is 1 and the decimal part is 120, that means it is more than 1 kg. Okay, 1 kg 120 gram. Okay, so you can write like this also. What you can write more apart from decimal number, you can also write like this: 1 kg 120 gram. Already I told you that how to separate the numbers. Okay, the decimal number you can write in gram and the whole part you can write 1, that will be in kg. Okay, so students, I am giving you question 4 as homework. That is very simple. In this you have to convert from kg to gram as well as gram to kg. Okay, so students, the next question is question number 5a. Here you can see the mass of one egg is given. Okay, and the mass of one egg is given 50 gram. Okay, so now we have to find that how many eggs will be there in 1 kg. Okay, 1 kilogram, and we know that 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 gram. Okay, so first of all we will write like this. See, number of egg in 50 gram mass, that means this is the this is the weight of the egg. Okay, so how many eggs are in 50 gram mass? It is given 1. Okay, so that means one egg, the weight of one egg is 50 gram. Okay, so now we have to find that how many eggs will be there in 1 kg of mass. So first of all we have to make 50 gram into 1 kg. So how to make it? See, the steps are, already we have discussed the unitary method. Okay, what was unitary method? Unitary method was, first of all we have to find for one, then we can find for many. Okay, so here you can see in this one, in this question there is only one egg in 50 gram mass. Okay, that means the weight of one egg is 50 gram. So first of all we will find that how many number of eggs will be there in 1 gram mass. Okay, so number of egg in 1 gram mass will be how much? 1 by 50. This is called unitary method because here we are finding for 1 gram. So the number of eggs in 1 gram mass is 1 by 50. Okay, so now we can easily find for more than 1. Okay, so more than 1 gram means what? Now we have to convert 1 gram into kg. So how to convert 1 gram into kg? We know that 1 kg is equal to how much? We know 1 kg is equal to how much? Yes, 1000 gram. Already I discussed about the chart in the previous lecture that the chart of gram, you can say that the chart of mass. First of all we are having kg, then hectogram, then decagram, like this. Okay, then after that we are having gram. So for going from kg to gram, okay, we have to come 3 steps. Okay, so 3 steps down, that means we have to multiply by 3 number of tens, that will be what? 1000. So if we multiply this one with 1000, we will get 1000 gram. If we multiply here in this case, if we multiply by 1000, then 1 into 1000 will be 1000 gram, and we know that the value of 1000 gram is equal to what? Is equal to 1 kg. Okay, so see here, for 1 gram I found that 1 by 50 eggs are there. So for the number of eggs in 1000 gram mass will be 1 by 50 into 1000. Okay, so for finding for many we have to multiply, already we know it. Okay, so if I am multiplying by 1000, then see, this is a fraction and this is a whole number. We know how to multiply it. First of all we have to multiply the numerator. So this will be 1000 and it will be divided by 50. So 1000 divided by 50 will be how much? Yes, this will be 20. That means there will be 20 number of eggs in 1000 gram mass. And what is 1000 gram mass? 1000 gram mass is equal to what? 1 kg. Okay, so that means we can say that there are 20 eggs in 1 kg. Okay, so this was the answer of this question. Okay, so let us discuss the next question. So see students, these are some application based questions on mass. Okay, so here first of all you have to read the sentence carefully. You have to see which are the things which are given in the question, and accordingly you have to solve it. Okay, so see students, the next question is, here it is given there are 2 persons. Okay, in number B there are 2 persons, one is Srinath and the second one is Kabir. The weight of Kabir is given, and here it is given that weight of Srinath is 1750 gram more than, or you can say Srinath is 1750 gram heavier than Kabir. That means the weight of Srinath is more than Kabir. Okay, so now we have to find the weight of Srinath. Okay, so see, the weight of Kabir is given in kilogram, that is 32 kg. Now next we have to find Srinath's age. So you know that it is more than Kabir's age, that means we have to add that number, or you can say add that mass or weight into Kabir's age, Kabir's weight. Okay, so the weight of Kabir is 32 and we have to add 1750 gram to it. So then we will get Srinath's weight. Okay, so here you can see that 32 is in kg, but 1750 is in gram. Okay, so we cannot add if the units are different. So what we have to do? We have to convert the unit first. So see, the weight of Kabir is given in kg. That means we have to find the weight of Srinath in kg only. So that means we have to convert the gram. Okay, so 1750 gram we have to convert it into kg. So how to convert into kg? See, 1750 gram. So we know that 1000 gram is equal to 1 kg. That means 1 gram will be equal to 1 divided by 1000 kilogram. Okay, so already this type of conversion I have discussed in the last lecture. Okay, so if 1 gram is equal to this much, that means 1750 gram will be how much? It will be 1 by 1000 into 1750. So this comes in kg. See students, again the conversion was 1000 gram is equal to 1 kg. That means 1 gram. If we want to find for lower, that is see, for more it is given. So again we are applying here unitary method. For 1 we are finding. So 1 gram is equal to what? 1 divided by what? 1000. Okay, so this is 1 by 1000 kg. So now we have to find for many. If it is given for 1, we can easily find for many by multiplying that number into 1 by 1000. So 1750 gram will be equal to what? 1 by 1000 into 1750. So now you can easily convert this one into decimal. So how to convert it? Just first multiply the numerator, that will be 1750. Okay, into 1, that will be 1750 only, and divide by 1000. So you know that here in denominator there are 3 zeros after 1. So that means we have to put the decimal point in between 1 and 7. Okay, because here from back side we have to count. So 1, 2, 3. We have to go 3 places because the number of zeros is 3. So that means the answer will be 1.750 kg. So see, this one will be 1.750 kg, and this number we have to add into 32. We will get 33.750 kg, which will be the weight of Srinath. And see, it is more than Kabir's weight. See, the weight of Kabir is 32 kg, and already in question it is given that the weight of Srinath is more than what? Kabir. That means the weight will be more. Okay, so finally the weight is 33.750. We can also write 33.75 kg. Okay, so students, the last question is number C. Here you can see in the given question, the given conditions are there are 4 types of fruits which are given, and the weight of the respective fruits are given. Okay, there are 4 number of fruits, that is apple, grapes, strawberry and oranges. Okay, so you can see apples, grapes and strawberry all are given in gram, but here the oranges are given in kg, and final answer should be in kg, because in question they are asking that how many kg of fruits did she buy. Okay, that means the weight of the fruit should be in kg. That means we have to convert all the grams into kg. So we know that how to convert gram into kg, simply by dividing by 1000. You can remember our chart, that is first one was kilogram, then second was hectogram, then decagram, then gram. That means for converting from gram to kg we have to go 3 steps. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 3 steps, and we have to go what? Upward. So whenever we are going upward we have to divide, and we are going 3 steps upward, that means what? We have to divide by the 3 number of tens, and 3 number of tens will be what? It will be equal to 1000. That means we have to divide by 1000. So every gram, that is 500 gram of apple, we have to divide by 1000. So see, if you convert 500 gram into kilogram, you have to divide by 1000. Okay, so what will happen? Your 500 gram will be converted into kg now. So you will get how much? See, 1, 2, 3. 3 zeros are there. So you have to count from the back side. You have to go 3 places. So 1, 2, 3. That means here you have to put the decimal. So you get 0.5, or you can write 0.5. And after that you can write 00, because here there are 2 number of zeros are there. Okay. Similarly, 750 gram of grapes were there. So 750 gram also you can convert by dividing by 1000. Okay, like this you will get 0.750 kg. Okay. So similarly, 250 gram of strawberry you can again here you can divide by 1000. Okay, so you will get 0.250 kg. So see here all are now in kg. Okay, these all are now in kg, and the last one, that is oranges, they are already in kg, that is 1 kg. So you know that 1 kg we can write it as 1.000 kg. Yes, already we know in light decimals, in decimal chapter we have studied, okay, what are light decimals, how to make light decimals. Okay, light decimals means what? After the decimal point the number of digits should be what? Same. So see here, they all are light decimals because after decimal point there are 3 digits. But here for making 1 kg into the light decimal we have to put a decimal point after 1 and we have to put 3 zeros. Okay, so 1.000 kg is the weight of orange. Similarly, the weight of apples is given 0.500 kg, so 0.500, and similarly 0.750, and we have to add 0.250. So all the things like this you have to add, and finally you will get the answer in kg. You know how to add the decimal numbers, already we have discussed. So students, please try to do the questions, the remaining questions which I already told you to do. Okay, soon I will take your doubt class, so you can ask your doubts in that class. Okay, so thank you for today.